You guys, it has been, let me do the math, 10 months at least since my last podcast update. And I am beyond excited to bring the podcast back to you guys. Welcome to season 6 of the Energy of Manifestation podcast. Guys, I took a pause from my podcast and so much has changed since that last episode. Everything is completely different and nothing is the same, as my amazing friend Haley says. And I can't even begin to share with you like just all the juicy goodness. So this is like a little teaser episode of like what's coming and all of that good stuff. I was starting to dive into the overthinking of my podcast. Should I rename it? Should I like do? And I was just like, no. We just need to speak and share because I know this is where my gifts are. And if you have been with me in my podcast journey since the beginning, then you know the podcast is where you'll get all the tea. The podcast is where you will get the most raw, vulnerable version of me in complete honesty in the world. I don't know what it is about the podcast, but I am able to share more openly and honestly with you guys. Maybe it is the pressures of like knowing that like nobody's watching while I'm recording, but like at the same time everybody's watching because when the episode airs, then it just goes. Oh my God, so many things. But the podcast is coming back. The first full episode will be next week. We will drop them on Thursdays for you, as always, because I know you guys have been tuning in and connecting. I still get notifications that people are still watching and listening to my episodes. So I am so excited. And I think I needed a break from the podcast because I was thinking that like this is really raw, but like I was feeling like my words were falling on deaf ears. And it was through a perspective shift that I began to fall in love with my podcast again. And I am so excited. There has been so much awareness raising and consciousness expansion that has been happening that I can't not hold back anymore. I can't not share with you guys. So, if you have been a fan of the podcast, great news, we're coming back. If you are new, welcome to my world. Prepare to be blown. We are going to be bringing on the most fabulous, delicious guests you have ever encountered. We are going to be doing your usual Lesley ramblings. They're not ramblings, they're channels. We will be doing those in the podcast. I am going to be pulling in a Q&A session, which we have done before, but we are going to be bringing it back again. We're going to be allowing you, the fans, the viewers, to pop in your questions about mindset, intuitive questions that you want answered. Anything under the sun that you think I can tackle, lay it on me because I am an open book when it comes to you guys and helping you rise into your next level. And of course, I think I mentioned this already. We are going to be doing solo episodes with me just channeling. We will, of course, have visualizations in here for you, and all that good stuff. So I am so excited to bring this back to you guys. It has been a long time coming, and I just can't wait to dive in fuller. If you are new to my world, welcome. I am Lesley, and I am an intuitive healer and coach. My superpower is being able to see the frequency of your business, of your higher level self, and notice the gaps and the blocks that are preventing you from getting from where you are to where you want to be. And my superpower is to be able to pull them into your timeline in the quickest amount of time possible. So we are able to calibrate to that frequency. And sorry, I'm just putting my computer on Do Not Disturb. And yeah, we're able to calibrate that frequency and bring that into your life to create some amazing results. I actually, this idea just came to me. We might even be bringing back some guests onto the podcast, or get not guests, past clients, and I will be interviewing them on their experiences with us so you can have a um sort of experience in what it's like to work with me. And I am actually also going to be opening up applications to receive clients who are interested in my work, who are willing to be vulnerable enough to put in an application and to allow me to do our session live on the air. So we will record, well, not live on the air. We will record the episode, but we will air all the juicy tidbits that we come up with in our session. So like I am so excited for what is to come, and I know there's so many juicy downloads that are still yet to come when it comes to this podcast. But I had been stalling all week on getting a episode out, and I wanted to give you a little teaser. This is what's coming. It is going to be big. It is going to be powerful. And buckle up, girlfriends, because we've got shit to do. We've got new levels to calibrate to. And if you're ready for that, you've found the right place. So, that being said, thank you so much for joining me on this short but sweet episode, and we will see you on the next one.